Blake Lively hired former CIA Deputy Chief of Staff Nick Shapiro.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' powerful super agent appeared on a podcast explaining why he believed Blake Lively instead of Justin Baldoni, is how he called him.
And we have some leaked audio that basically confirms why WME let go of Justin Baldoni.
I applaud Amber 2.0. She is showing us grit and determination.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, once considered Hollywood's golden couple, are now at the center of a storm of controversy. Rumors swirl around power struggles, a mysteriously failed podcast recording, and a leaked audio scandal. Their legal clash with Justin Baldoni has quickly evolved into a high-stakes Hollywood thriller, with PR strategies, media bias, and industry allegiances all under intense scrutiny. In a bold move, Reynolds and Lively have issued a statement insisting that the allegations are untrue. But the question remains, are they defending the truth, or is this another instance of protecting their public image? With the stakes higher than ever, the battle for control of public perception is just beginning.
All right, so everything in the world is just ridiculous. It's pointedly ridiculous, I would say. I mean, I'm no longer believing the things I'm saying. I feel like I am now lying to the public when I cover these things because we're just reaching levels of absurdity that are offending my sensibilities, right? First and foremost, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have hired former CIA agents with a proven track record of lying to the public, gaslighting the public, to help her with PR.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are at the center of a growing storm of controversy, forcing them to confront a swirl of allegations and competing narratives. The tension has escalated amid a legal battle between Lively and actor-director Justin Baldoni, with the couple maintaining a relatively low profile until now. Their recent public response, captured in a charged moment where they reportedly declared, "That's not true," has only fueled the debate surrounding the scandal. The controversy ignited when Baldoni was allegedly dropped as a client by WME super agent Ari Emanuel, reportedly at the request of Reynolds and Lively. Emanuel later addressed the matter on the Freakonomics podcast, but the recording of the episode mysteriously failed, marking an unprecedented first in the podcast's 15-year history. This technical failure has sparked speculation that attempts were made to suppress Emanuel's comments, which were eventually leaked by
Probably with Kyrie, Ryan Reynolds. There's like a chance that this is all our really built. How do you think self up? Situation that go last
The leaked recording revealed Ari Emanuel defending Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively while taking jabs at Justin Baldoni, even mockingly referring to him as baloney, and stressing his decision to sever ties with the actor. Emanuel praised the couple as really incredible people and dismissed any notion of wrongdoing on their part. However, critics argue that Emanuel's comments were hasty and biased, suggesting he was favoring his most lucrative clients while overlooking potential conflicts of interest.
Hollywood made us do preferences for people working with us. Never had that or go out they kind of changed the population. What is alleged in her lawsuit just because she complained to the studio that things were unknown at the set, he was directed.
Did you hear what he just said? If these things happen on set and online after she complained on set,
And they did super fucking big letters. You know that.
If they did it. Notice how he said, if they did it, then they're really bad people. But here's the problem, Ari. That's the whole point of this court proceeding. Did they actually do that? What has Blake and what have you done to save your career and to kill other pieces like this podcast you didn't even want us to listen? I mean, the hypocrisy here is...
Fallout for Justin Baldoni has been brutal. His production company, Wayfar Studios, has reportedly lost several major deals, putting his career at serious risk. While Blake Lively's lawsuit accuses him of misconduct and defamation, Baldoni has countersued for $400 million, claiming he's the target of a coordinated smear campaign. As the battle intensifies, it has become increasingly public, with PR strategies playing a crucial role in shaping the narrative and public perception.
They can no longer be out there visiting people to social media now that heard that and what they learned from probably now,
Did you hear that? Social media, we should all stop. Because anything we do is gonna, it's clearly just, nothing Blake did is her own responsibility. Is that what you're trying to say, Ari? Because she's your star client? Well, she's not. Her husband is. I'm not afraid of this, man. You are a bozo, and you look like a clown here. Now, some could say you're showing your loyalty, but no, I think it's gonna really actually hurt you. And you're just gonna be tired of face. You're gonna regret this one. And I think that's why you wanted this audio not to actually get released. I do. That's my opinion, though. If you did.
you should just stop doing it. The process.
Just stop, everybody. Just stop. As if anyone could stop the internet. Like, you have freaking right. You should stop the internet. And the internet does its own thing. There's no way any one person could have been behind and controlled and pulled all of the strings of everything that Miss Blake Lively faced.
Are you saying people are using social media to intimidate others now, trying to hurt them by digging into their past actions? Did you hear that? Social media. We should all stop because anything we do is going to, it's clearly Justin's fault, so nothing Blake did is her own responsibility. Is that what you're trying to say, Ari? Because she's your star client? Well, she's not. Or her husband is.
Good one. This is a good one. In what wild world do we live in where you can go from Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, to Blake Lively in the punchline, all within 10 seconds? Have a listen.
Leave the White House, then he appeared on Fox News and said he thinks he can still salvage his relationship with President Trump, which is like Justin Baldoni saying, I'd love to work with Blake again.
All right, so which one is Justin Baldoni? Which one is Blake? Now, life is inherently political, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about this. I'll save this for tomorrow morning's Rush Hour podcast. But I believe Justin Baldoni is Ukraine here. He was invaded. What do you expect him to do? He was trying to protect his show. Right now, it's not a perfect comparison, but, whenever you explain a joke, you kill it, right? Because the reason why we laugh at things is we take an assumption, and then we sort of bury that assumption with the new information. That's what the punchline is. Now, they sort of give the punchline away by cutting to the face of Baldoni a little early there, but the tension being built between something very serious, such as Ukraine and the U.S., not receiving the peace deal that they were hoping, and the chaos that happened breaking Friday afternoon, and all of the mess that spilled over. That is the setup to relationships don't always work out. And Trump and Zelensky are about as happily together as Baldoni and Blake Lively.
One of the most surprising twists came when Saturday Night Live took aim at Blake Lively during a recent episode. Colin Jost made a pointed joke comparing her dispute with Justin Baldoni to a fictional scenario involving Ukrainian President Zelensky. The joke landed awkwardly, highlighting a shift in how the industry now views Lively. Once a media darling, she now finds herself facing scrutiny from unexpected corners.
It's an actual headline right now in Variety. It reads that Blake Lively hires CIA alum for crisis PR in legal battle with Justin Baldoni. And there are a lot of implications here, and I love this story simply because it combines what I love most, politics and culture, and I want to explain a lot to you. We learn in this article that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have moved to hire a PR crisis manager with deep government ties as her legal battle with Justin Baldoni escalates. She's quietly working with Nick Shapiro, CIA's former deputy chief of staff and senior advisor to former director John Brennan. So this guy, high up, just about as high up as you can possibly get if he is the deputy chief of staff to John Brennan, who was the former CIA director, who makes me very nervous. So I'm going to tell you why. So apparently her legal team says, they've given a quote to Variety. They say, the litigation team for Miss Lively retained Mr. Shapiro to advise on the legal communications strategy for the ongoing sexual harassment and retaliation lawsuit occurring in the Southern District of New York. Okay, that's what Wilkie, Flar, and Gallagher, that's the excuse that they're giving to the public.